Guys, it's the Creator HD. Sorry, I don't, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'm excited. I just saw a movie yesterday called Transcendence. Transcendence. Yeah, I said it right. Sorry. I might never say it again after this. It was all right. It was all right. It's the new Johnny Depp movie. He plays this guy named Will, and his wife. I forget his wife's name. Yeah, sorry, I'm bad with names. And what it has to do is with artificial AI, and Johnny Depp is like the creator of pretty much artificial AI, but it hasn't been like really created yet. And there's this faction or a group that doesn't want technology to keep advancing, so they try to kill him off and try to kill off his businesses around the world, and they kind of do it. And they kind of shoot him, but they don't think it's nothing because it was just a bullet scrape. But then he starts feeling sick because the bullet was. Oh, spoiler alerts! Sorry. Keep forgetting. I even did the thing with the Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, so they got the bullet and they put like uranium, like, so it was like uranium poisoning. Uranium? Is it uranium or is it radiation poisoning? They put radiation or something on it, and he got radiation poisoning, so he was dying. He had 5 weeks to live, and so his wife was like, we're shutting down a AI program, and they did. But his wife secretly in the background kept the AI program and tried to put her husband inside the AI program, and it didn't. And they were working on it, and they kept working on it. And Morgan Freeman's in the movie. Sorry, that was random. And they kept working on it, and it didn't work. Supposedly, he died. They buried his ashes. They were gonna They turned off the computer that he was hooked up to, and then she's like, "Oh wait, we gotta like reset all the hard drive or whatever, so there's no memory." So she turns it back on, and then it's typing, and it says, "Is anybody there?" And then she's like freaking out, and the other guy's name is Max. Yeah, yeah. So his name is Max, and he's like, "Oh!" And they were like, "Oh wow, we found a discovery." And so he's typing, and then they put on the mic, and he starts talking, but it's kind of like not fully, so he has to reprogram himself. So Johnny Depp or Will, he reprograms himself. So now he's like talking normally, and you can kind of see him, but he's kind of like broken up. And the AI keeps getting smarter. So what happens is Max right there in that moment, he thinks that that's not Will. He thinks that it's probably an AI, and he tells the chick, and the chick's like, "No, get out of here. I don't want your crap." And then the faction, the bad guys, supposedly they find out where she is, but she takes the hard drive. She runs away. She hooks him up to the internet, so he's all over the world now, and Morgan Freeman and the Max guy think this is a bad idea, and so does the faction. So they're trying to find her so that they can they can inject like a virus into him, so then he shuts down. But then it would create kind of like a Y2K kind of thing, where like the whole world would shut down with internet and power. So that's pretty much the goal of the movie, and she's with him pretty much the whole movie, and then in the middle, close to the ending, she starts realizing that she thinks that it isn't Will, and that Morgan Freeman and everybody was right. So she runs away, and she goes to them, and she gets herself injected with the virus because the guy, Will, gets he's like, "I want you to be inside of me, so then we can be like a computer program together." Oh, so she agrees to it, but he becomes real, like he makes himself a real body, and then she goes and she's like, "Please, just put me inside of you." But he's like, "You never loved me. Why did you run away? You didn't trust me." And she's like, "I did, but I was just scared, and you gotta understand, Will, I love you." And then she's like, "No." And he's like, "No, you didn't love me, but, this is really messed up, and I'm really disappointed in you." But then she was like, "Come on, come inside," because they were like bombing the place, but he can regenerate, stuff, and with little like magnetic particles he can like recreate more. So they were trying to blow up the place, but it really wasn't working. And by the way, he injects himself inside of people, so the people become like superhuman. So the people of the town try to fight off the military kind of deal. it's it makes the movie a little iffy and kind of stupid. But and then she gets shot and she has like a big gash in her side, and I was like, ugh! And then he's like, he gets pissed and he's like, so he picks her up, he takes her downstairs, and he's like, he sends out like his little magnetic thingies, and he's like, and then the magnetic thingies are like taking over control, and everything's about to go good for Will, but Will's like talking to her, and he's like, I love you, and she's like, I love you too, Will. She's like, I love you too, Will, and then they're like loving each other, you know, and he's like, she's like, I need you to just take the virus, Will, because you're hurting them, you're not helping them, and he's like, I am helping them. They just don't understand, and they didn't understand because guess what? Watch what happens. Alright, so remember the Max guy from earlier? Okay, the crazy chick, the leader of the faction, she points a gun at him and she's like, if you don't take the virus, I'm gonna kill him. So he was like, I can either take the vaccine or save her life, which is the girl, his wife. And she's like, no. And then the girl dying, she's like, no, you gotta do this because you're hurting them. And he's like, I okay, whatever. So he touches her blood and he gets the virus and it goes all over him and he's like, and then she realizes right when he's dying that he was Will the whole time. That's what ruined the movie for me. They should have never done it like that. They should have like shut him down, but like I don't know, maybe like it was never actually Will. That blew the movie for me. Like that was kind of like. But yeah, in the end, it just ends like that. And both of them die together happily, pretty much. And Max is the one that lives. And the movie, I would say, I would give it 3 stars. No, not 3. I rate by 10s. I'll give it a 6. A 6 out of 10. A low 6 out of 10. So, it is a nice C if you guys really like those type of movies, sci-fi, kind of like drama. It's a nice C, it's a good watch, but if you're gonna be disappointed by a bad ending, then just don't even go see it. And it's one of those movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, I would rewatch, and be super pumped about it. But this is like, I watch it once, I'm good, never gonna watch it again, you know? So, check it out if you guys like it. I mean, it's got good acting. It's pretty good CGI, and it's like really visually appealing. It's just some parts of the movie like really are like it's like hit and then miss kind of like deal. It's a good movie. It could have been done a lot better. It was the plot is good. It wasn't executed right. So this is the Creator HD. And remember, we're in Creator Marathon. And I'll talk to you later. Please hit that subscribe, like, comment down in the below. Peace out, homie.